extra message to say, yeah, you got a lot of stuff over here. You're going to be working over here. Going to be a lot of changes over here, changing your thought process or your mindset, or maybe it's time to start thinking more clearly or more logical about something. And what needs to be let go of? What strings need to be severed that were causing stagnation or tying you down? What no longer is of your highest and greatest good in your life? What feels like it is draining or brings you anxiety or is overwhelming or feels like a constant problem, but there's never that solution? Maybe the solution is moving away from the problem or the chaos or the drama or the mismatch or whatever that is. Because when you got that spiritual regeneration going on, it probably means that there is something from that last chapter that you're not going to groove with anymore. It's going to kind of be a mismatch. It's not going to be the right fit anymore. So you have to vibrationally buy yourself something new to wear that you feel good in. And that could be a new situation. That could be taking yourself to a new environment. That could be signing up for a class or going back to school or just starting a project that you've always, I just heard admired. So maybe you saw something that was kind of like a project somebody else did and you kind of admired them. Because I do feel like you're, I don't see like a mold, but I feel like it's more like a muse kind of energy, like somebody inspired you to kind of do something similar, but not the same. Because I feel like whatever you're doing, you saw that somebody did something kind of cool, but you were like, thinking like, how could I kind of, go after that model, but do it a little different because you saw it could be done a different way. I don't know what that is. That could even be a partnership for some of you. Maybe you model a new partnership off of what you've learned from an old one. What you learned worked and how you grew and changed because of something. Because when you go into a new partnership, you are now a new person with another person in a new vibration, and you don't bring the shit that didn't work from the last partnership with you. You learn from it, so it's different now and in the future. But you have to be flexible with those rules and think differently, because maybe somebody else's situation or what works for them might be really different than you've ever experienced.